Hi, welcome to the Salire overview for our sales team performance tracking tool. My name is Tony Kevin, and I'll be walking you through the tool. So a little bit about Salire before we get into the Toolset overview. We've been serving sales leaders since 2001. Our legacy has been primarily to help large tech sales teams perform business value assessments for their large deals around financial analysis and business case development. And as you can see there, we've had some marquee customers throughout the years: Microsoft, Cisco, Oracle. We've been very fortunate to serve great companies throughout the last 12 years. All of the work we do is based on our business of sales framework, which is made up of 4 components: how to build great partnering, developing pipeline, engaging more deeply with clients, and then managing your business overall. That framework is a part of everything we do. And our mission really is to create great sales tools for sales leaders. So this sales performance tracking tool it's built in Excel, and its purpose really is to help sales leaders track their numbers better understand their business, and help their sales teams be more successful. So it's all built in Microsoft Excel. It produces very professional tables and charts, as you can see there. We've designed it so that it creates minimal time to set up and maintain. About 30 minutes to set the tool up every year at the beginning of the year, fiscal year, and about 45 minutes or maybe even less to maintain on a monthly basis. And that's going to be dependent upon how good your reporting system is in CRM. It's configured for 8 sales teams. If you have a need for more, then reach out to us and we can give you a custom version of the tool for however many sales teams you need. And typically with Salire tools, we have a separate user guide written in Word to help you walk through the tool and use the tool. But in this case, we've built all that help directly into the tool. It's very contextual, so you get the help right where in the tool you're using it and how you need it. So it starts off with the setup page. Again, at the beginning of the year, you set these tools up. And in the tool, you'll choose what fiscal year you're working from, what's the first month of your fiscal year. If you work on a calendar year, of course, you'll just choose January. And whether you use a factored pipe or an open pipeline system. You can see on the left there, you can choose your team name. So all these fields are editable. You can give your team a name, and each individual sales group, whether it's an individual or a team name. And we ask you to provide previous revenue numbers. So in this case, your fiscal year from previous for your team and your individual teams, as well as Q4. And that helps us calculate quarter-over-quarter growth and year-over-year growth numbers within the tool. Of course, you'll need to have your quota numbers ready. And you can see here in the middle that you would enter in your sales team's quota numbers, and it would aggregate to your team number. In the middle, you can see an allocation method where you can choose the percentage per quarter to allocate those annual numbers. And below, it's calculating what those things would be on a per quarter basis for each of the teams. In the middle, you'll see something called a pipeline ratio. In this case, it's showing 3.00. And that is what you believe is the right pipeline to quota ratio for your team. In this case, we're proposing 3x, meaning that you need to have 3x new pipeline created for your quota number to feel comfortable in hitting your targets. And then what that drives in the tool is a per quarter quota for each sales team, so you can make sure they stay on track. So in the tool, we have an input section where on a monthly basis you would run reports and you'd input it into this tool. I don't have time on this video to go through all the categories. The Excel tool actually outlines the definitions of each of these categories and walks the user through what they mean. But typically when you go to do forecasting, you'd run your reports and you'd enter your data, and it could take 45 minutes, but generally it takes about 30 minutes to do if you have your reports well lined out. And then when your data is entered, of course, you have dashboards, and these dashboards are really what the tool is all about. So the tool has 3 dashboards. What you're seeing here is the quarterly dashboard. And right here where it says team name, you can choose any individual team. You can choose which quarter you want to look at, and it filters the information to show you this data for those categories. It gives you the graphs, of course, around quota performance numbers as well as pipeline. We also provide you with an annual dashboard, which shows you the ongoing numbers for each team as you're going through the year. So in the beginning of the year, of course, you'll see just in Q1, but as you go through the year, all that dashboard will get populated. And then the last dashboard is a team comparison dashboard where you can see all of your teams against each other. So in this case, we're seeing teams for Q2. You can change all those quarters to see which ones you want to compare, as well as it gives you, it's not being shown here, but it gives you a year-to-date comparison as well. When you buy this tool, it'll come with two pieces. It'll come with an example tool with dummy data in it to show you how this should look. And then, of course, it comes with a blank tool. So that's the overview of the Sales Team Performance Tracking tool. We hope you enjoy it, and we look forward to you on the next tool. Thank you.